to welcome you to the Oak Park Coalition for Truth and Justice Sunday afternoon service. We are the choir. I guess I'm preaching to it. My name is Larry Spivack, and I've been active with the Oak Park Coalition for Truth and Justice, OPCTJ. Did I do that right? OPCTJ. I can't get these acronyms. I've worked with the coalition for a number of years now. I wear many hats, not one that's warm enough for today, but I do have a number of hats, and I also am president of the Illinois Labor History Society. We are the steward of the Haymarket Monument, and I hope that all of you will be members of that as well. I'm also regional director with AFSCME Council 31, which is my day job and night job, so this gets squeezed in there somewhere as well. And I've been a resident of the People's Republic of Oak Park for about 30 years. The Oak Park Coalition for Truth and Justice is happy to be here today with all of you. The coalition was formed shortly after the events of September 11, 2001, when a number of residents, such that we are in Oak Park, got together because there was concern, one, about terrorism, but also concerned about the effect of civil liberties on our sensibilities, on our rights, and also about the fear-mongering and war-mongering that was taking place. So a group of citizens got together, like so many good grassroots organizations, and started meeting. As a result, the Oak Park Coalition of Truth and Justice, what a name, can you get a better name than that, has been meeting and putting on events for a number of all these years now, and has been a lead organization among the peace and justice groups in the Chicago metro area, and certainly in the west suburbs, although there are many groups that also participate in Alliance. The Oak Park Coalition has had a large membership, a large mailing list, and which brings me to a question of how you all got here. I'd like to do a quick survey, and if our Price Waterhouse folks in the audience could keep track. How many of you heard of this event from an email? At least half. How differentiate from Facebook? How about Facebook only? A couple of you. How about other? Word of mouth. So, and something that I didn't mention. What was that?
Trolling around the web.
Trolling around the web. Anything from just posters or flyers? And a couple there. Okay.
TV commercials?
TV commercials. Okay, we're always trying to figure out what we should do and how we should do it better. And I should also mention that whether you're in Oak Park or not, you're welcome to join this open groups meeting. The organizers, and it's open to the public, of course, meet every second Thursday in the Oak Park Library, right next door. And it is a 7 o'clock meeting every second Thursday. And then once in a while, we even conduct forums as part of the meeting. But it's mostly a meeting to consider what we're going to do next. This event is also co-sponsored by the Oak Park Public Library. I should mention that there was a change of venue, which is why we started late, but we will not end late. And the Oak Park Public Library, I use the word public, is still public, although the way things are going, and Daily and others wanting to sell off every public service, we will soon be owned by an industrial waste company in Spain. So hopefully you will continue to support the idea of public services. Then finally, I want to mention that we're here in part doing this because we hope to build a broader coalition as we continue to seek that, whether it's through the politics of the Obama campaign or individual issues that concern most of us. We all know that the New Deal, which is today's talk is a new Deal, was really because of the grassroots movement. And the grassroots movement that we all believe in has to keep functioning, and that means all of us have to keep pushing and keep fighting for things. And that way we hope that those who we elect will continue to do or start doing the right thing. And many of us feel like the nightmare is now over and we have an opportunity that we've never had before. So, 2 announcements. There were only a handful of them, but there is a free film series, and this is one of the things we do. In addition to concerts, forums, petitions, fighting for the workers at Resurrection Hospital, helping change the law, and putting on various forums, there is a regular film series that the Coalition puts on. Sometimes we get 50, 60, 80 people to these films at the Oak Park Library. The next one is Maxed Out. It's going to be hosted by Kristen Cox from a Midwest consultant on inequality, and United for a Fair Economy, and Ralph Marteri, who many of you know, who is an executive director for the Center for Tax and Budget Accountability, will be there to screen the movie Maxed Out on February 22nd. Write it down, it'll be at the library, it's a great movie. And you should also be aware that there's an event on the 31st of January. It's going to be at Teamster City at 300 South Ashland, and I believe the leaflets are out there as well. And it is War's Real Impact. It's a community forum on the effect on all of us. A testimony from veterans, workers, military families, and students. So hopefully you could come to that on the 31st from 1 to 4.